Uruk and Jericho, two ancient cities, the origins of human civilization. The largest city of the ancient world. Around 6,000 years ago, Uruk, one of the largest and most important cities in ancient history, dominated the southern Mesopotamian plain, an area that is now part of Iraq. With a population of at least 50,000 people, Uruk was not only the largest urban center for the next 3,000 years but also one of the most prosperous and developed cities of the classical period. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, the famous King Gilgamesh, a legendary figure, built a massive mud brick wall around the city. This wall not only protected the city but also symbolized the strength and power of Uruk, stretching over a 6-kilometer radius. While Uruk was remarkable for its scale and immense influence in history, it was just the pinnacle of a series of experiments in community and urban life that began in the Stone Age. Uruk represented a major turning point in the creation of complex societies and laid the groundwork for larger, more developed cities that followed. This city stood out not only for its size and prosperity but also as a key center for culture, trade, and religion. The genesis of settled life and agriculture. More than 5,000 years before Uruk was established, the region witnessed the emergence of small settlements, marking the first steps from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to settled living. Among these, Jericho stood out as one of the oldest and most important settlements. Jericho is not only known for its ancient walls but also for significant archaeological findings, proving it to be one of the earliest organized settlements with major constructions such as the Neolithic Tower. Around 10,000 years ago, the people of Jericho built a stone tower nearly 8.5 meters tall, with a diameter of about 9 meters. This is one of the oldest architectural structures in human history, demonstrating the remarkable organizational and construction skills of the Neolithic period. The tower was not only an architectural feat but also played a significant role in social and religious development, showing that ancient people were beginning to form complex structures that required cooperation and collective labor. Jericho was also the first place to experiment with animal domestication and crop cultivation, creating a sustainable food source for the community. This marked the first step in the development of agriculture, which would become the foundation for later civilizations. Additionally, Jericho stood out due to its abundant underground water sources, which not only supported the settlement's sustainable growth but also made it one of the longest continuously inhabited sites in the world. Archaeological discoveries and the importance of Jericho. In 1951, archaeologist Kathleen Kenyon visited Jericho to examine the archaeological findings of her predecessor, John Garstang, who had claimed that Jericho was the biblical city destroyed by Joshua. Kenyon used stratigraphic excavation methods to confirm that Jericho had been continuously inhabited from about 9,400 BC to 1580 BC, and possibly longer. Through these findings, she refuted Garstang's conclusion about Jericho being the biblical city and confirmed that the tower and walls of Jericho were valuable evidence of the organizational capabilities of ancient people. In addition to Jericho, in the 1990s, the discovery of Göbekli Tepe in Turkey opened new insights into the development of civilization in the Fertile Crescent. Göbekli Tepe is considered the oldest known religious center in the world, featuring large structures built for the worship of gods and the performance of rituals. Seeds and agricultural techniques may have been shared here, spreading to other regions, including Jericho. This connection demonstrates that Jericho was not only a settlement but also an integral part of a cultural, religious, and technical exchange network in the Neolithic period. The Neolithic Revolution, humanity's transformation. Around 11,000 years ago, after the Ice Age ended, humans began transitioning from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to agriculture and settled living. The Fertile Crescent, where Jericho is located, was the center of this transformation. The cultivation and regeneration of plant species created a stable and sustainable food source, paving the way for the long-term development of communities. Jericho, with its favorable natural conditions and abundant underground water, is a testament to the success of this agricultural model. With the shift to settlement and agriculture, Jericho became not only a place of residence but also a center of trade, cultural exchange, and agricultural techniques. This development laid the foundation for the rise of larger cities and more complex civilizations, such as Uruk, where people could build architectural projects, organize society, and engage in commerce. The Jericho Tower, also known as the Watchtower, is one of the most remarkable structures in human history. With a diameter of about 9 meters and a height of 8.5 meters, this tower clearly demonstrates the organizational and construction abilities of the Neolithic people. It is estimated that building this tower took around 11,000 days of labor, not including the effort to plan and extract materials. When Kathleen Kenyon first discovered the tower in 1950, it was considered one of the earliest examples of communal architecture, built around 8000 BC when most humans still lived a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Although there are several theories about the purpose of the Jericho Tower, one of the most convincing is that it served a religious function, similar to the ritual structures at Göbekli Tepe. It is also possible that the tower was used as an astronomical observatory, where ancient people could observe celestial phenomena such as stars, the sun, and other cosmic events, while also performing worship rituals. Uruk and Jericho are not only two ancient cities but also testaments to the creativity and adaptability of humanity over thousands of years. Both cities represent the early steps in building complex societies and provided a solid foundation for the development of human civilization. Structures like the Jericho Tower and the walls of Uruk are not only architectural wonders but also reflect the creativity, social organization, and human drive in building and maintaining communities. These achievements continue to influence future generations of cultures and societies, contributing to the foundation of the modern world. Thank you for following the story. If you find it interesting, please click like and subscribe to our channel.